So Juan Thornhill posted on TikTok, Steve, take this full here. Should be playing today, but ... never mind. Chad Bleeds Browns took a screenshot of the TikTok and said, is Juan Thornhill on TikTok possibly indicating he wished he stayed in KC or somewhere else?
Now, by the way, who wouldn't wish they would have stayed? Like, what person would rather be on the Browns than KC?
So then, let me just finish getting through this.
Go ahead. I'm still going to rip
Then Grant Pusker tagged Juan Thornhill and said, yo, Juan, you want to explain this one? To which then Juan Thornhill responded, who doesn't want to be in the championship game? Y'all are annoying AF, which, as we all know, means as insert explicit that we can't say on the show. He also responded to a few other fans. Do you think the ... never mind was a shot at the Browns Bowl, or was he just
What did he
being
say
honest?
to the other fans, by the way?
Similar stuff, like, who doesn't want to be playing a championship
when this
game?
guy came to town, before he'd been here 2 seconds, like every other loudmouth, and I'm a loudmouth, that comes to this town without knowing anything, oh, the media's too negative, which is absurd. He got mad at me. Remember that time? What did he get mad at me for? I can't remember it.
I don't know, but he called you out specifically.
Yeah, and he is a hypocrite, as most players are, to the highest order. First of all, as I say all the time, I'll reiterate it yet again. I could say 199 good things about a player. I'll never hear, oh, Bull, that was nice of you to say that. Not that I interact with players much. That was good that guy wrote a nice column. Jason Lloyd wrote a nice column about me. But you say one bad thing about a player and you're an ass, you're this, you're that. Okay, fine, that's the way it goes. Tough shit for us, okay? But here's the thing. He came in here knowing nothing about the history of this team. He took his money and came here. He only came for the money, which is fine. I'd probably do the same thing. And he came for the money. He's played like absolute crap for 2 years. He's been a that's a compliment to him saying he's a non-factor. He's been a negative factor. He's been a terrible player for the Browns. They wasted money on him. He complained about the media, the big bad Cleveland media with about 4 beat reporters. And then he too negative. Now he's essentially taking a shot at the team, and then he's shitting on fans that are asking him about it. So that's just completely ridiculous. Oh, he wants to be, I should be there. Well, if you were better, you'd be there, because they don't re-sign. They're not good players, Juan Thornhill. They let them go. They had no interest in keeping you because you were not good enough. That's why they let you go. Bum.
Man, caught the extra straight at the end, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
I'm mad at G. First of all, what you mean? Clarify, what are you talking about, my boy?
Your boys, these DBs be coming in here, they be extra spicy. JJ3, you give them nicknames and everything, Tyvis.
That was his name?
And you give them single digits, you let them wear these jerseys. You be, listen,
Juan Thornhill. The reason Juan Thornhill has the signing of Juan Thornhill hasn't looked successful is because he gets hurt. That's probably his biggest issue.
Or it's not the fact that every time they score, he's looking around talking about what was we in?
No,
what was that?
That happened once this year.
Oh no, listen. No. He be looking around. They always looking around.
Juan Thornhill got hurt last year. He had the calf injury, and he tried to play through it, and he looked terrible playing through it.
Juan Thornhill is a poor man's Dean Wade. And Juan Thornhill, I'm 1,000 times better at my job than you are at yours. You stink. You're a failure. The Chiefs don't want you. Nobody wants you. Screw you. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
It was close. Close to crossing the line.
Yeah, I think that was a little too far.
I was like,
I don't care.
I was looking for. I was like, is the door open for that?
I think that truly.
Juan Thornhill is a good, decent NFL player. Okay,
just a guy.
I mean, he has a better career than I had. But
I was about to say I can't say that.
So I can't talk smack on him. But he's not a scrub, and he's certainly
regressed. This
Bull
year.
and I argued. This is like 15 years ago or whatever it was about Reggie Bush. At one point, Bull said Reggie Bush was a scrub, and I had to then go on a crazy rant about why he's not a scrub.
Right.
So I'll let this one get a little bit more of a pass. Reggie Bush is a Heisman Trophy winner. So.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I'm just angry.
I know.
The thing about Juan Thornhill is what I like about him is he's a very passionate player. He speaks his mind, all those things. That's fine. There's no doubt that he has brought an attitude to that defense. I will give him that. That 1,000%. Yes, he did. Yes, they did. Trust me. I seen the defense before he got here. I seen the defense now. They got a little more stuff to them. and I think he helped with that issue there. I will say that he regressed this year. He has not been the safety that you hoped that you were signing, and that's due to the fact of everybody on defense to me took a step back this year, except for Miles and Denzel. And on top of that, like I said, he got hurt. I'm not going to say he's a bum or a scrub or anything like that. I still think he could be a productive player. I just think that this past year hadn't been a great year for him, and that happens with a lot of, not just him, it's a lot of DBs in the NFL, and I really want to go on that rant, but I ain't going to do that, but it's a lot of people that we just get a crown to that, they just the best to do it after doing it for 1 year, and then the next year they fall off, and people still put them on the pedestal like they still that guy. But back when I was banging, back in my day when we was playing DB, you had to be very consistent. Some of the guys that you consider some of the top DBs in the NFL were doing it year in, year out. There was no drop off to where this year it's like a big wave. 1 year they this, 1 year they that, 1 year they this, but y'all tell me that they the best in the league. But that's another story for another day.
I'll be audible. You know, I'm not gonna call the man a bum or a scrub. The dude is one of I don't know how many safeties that's starting in the league in the NFL. Like, you know, I'm not going to diminish what you put in as a player, but I will say this: the reason, and I'm going to explain this to you from, you know, maybe he might not know. I'm explaining this to you from a Browns fan's perspective. What you got to do is y'all got the guys that come in here. Y'all got to be students of the game. Y'all got to understand and look at the history of people coming here and basically getting the bag and not performing up to where they were. The Dwayne Bowes of the world, even Willie McGinnis got here. All these Paul Krugers of the world, guys that
he was a decent player.
Kruger was a decent player.
He was a decent player. He actually balled out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But when you talk about some of the other guys that would be stealing money or guys that would come in here. First thing first is they come in here with this attitude like, I'm going to show y'all how to win.
Then we had Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah, he made remember when we interviewed him and Dustin?
Lazy Bones.
Give me all the money.
That guy was a bum. Come on. He was a bum.
He came with the finger gun.
Dwayne Bowe stole from Cleveland.
That's what I said. Dwayne Bowe came in with the finger gun.
I'm not mad at him because he had a really nice career in Kansas City and then took advantage of it, parlayed it by stealing money from the Browns. I would do the same thing.
And so
I'm not a stealer of money.
We clearly have seen this happen before. So my thing is, when you come in, how's about you put your head down and go to work? Like, don't be telling us what we're going to be doing and how these playoffs going to jump in. It's a brand new day. No, bro. How's about you make them plays first? Understand? You should have learned from the last safety that came here that had to get jettisoned.
How many years? Is he still under contract for this?
I don't think he has any.
I don't think it's guaranteed, right, Mike?
Thornhill, no, I believe. I'll double check for you guys real quick.
And the key point that Bull brought up was this: you sitting here like that's our fault. The Kansas City Chiefs decided you were not worth the bread that you were asking for.
Yep.
In the free market. He's sitting here like we kidnapped him, brought him to Cleveland, and he watching his family and friends back in Kansas City balling. That never happened, dog. You got the bag. I should be playing today. But how you figure?
I don't think.
How you figure?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't take it like I wish I was still in Kansas City.
But what does that mean when you say I should be playing today?
What do you think?
I think he's wishing that the Browns was supposed to be playing. Like
why did he get offended when
then
people
why not
ask
say
about
we?
Yeah,
right. Why we should be playing today?
Yeah.
He ain't missing no Browns.
Listen. I'm gonna be optimistic. Listen, Juan, you got to come out and clearly listen. I would hope that you saying that we, as in the Browns, should be in the
like you got to, like
I would hope you living in La La
that's what you saying.
Only nine wins away from making the playoffs.
Because y'all know I'm optimistic.
Charlie Pusker. What's the guy's name?
Grant.
Oh, Grant
Pusker.
He asked him to clarify.
Let me see that tweet again. Let me see the response.
Yeah, let's go ahead and decode that.
And he responded.
This is the initial. Should be playing today, but ...
See, he say should, not I. Should be. We
then
should
Grant
be.
said,
Grant, there you go. Did I call him Charlie? Who? I'm not sure. We've met Grant Pusker,
you know Grant.
right?
He works for Betjack. He's been here before. He came with the Grudens when the Grudens were in.
Right, okay.
Who doesn't want to be in the championship game? Bro,
He talking about the Browns.
Bro, so stop. He know how this works.
He talking about the Browns.
He's a veteran. He knows how this works. You didn't put the games together to be in the playoffs. No, the hell you shouldn't be playing today. You got 3 wins last year. What are you talking about? You got 3 wins. Like, you didn't put that on tape. That's the disassociative stuff that I'm talking about. You were part of the issue. No, for real. Like when coaches
this is fair.
When coaches come in and talk to you and say, you guys is pointing fingers, you part of the issue.
I mean, if he was...
You put that on tape.
If he saying we, and he, like, try to, like, hold his teammates accountable, you should be all pro. If you was first team all pro... All right, like Miles could say something like that.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see him in the weight room talk about we should be getting better.
Can I ask one question?
Who said he's not?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Steve, pull up the last tag board again, where Juan says y'all are annoying AF.
Yeah.
Does he kind of have a point sometimes?
Yes, we were annoying.
Browns fans can, and all fans, not just Brown, all fans can kind of be annoying.
Let's just say all people on social media.
Well,
that's a better way to put it.
Okay.
Like here's the thing, guys. We just wasted like 7-8 minutes on this guy who's not even going to be here when the Browns make the playoffs the next time. So, what are we doing? Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares?
He's not going to be here.
All right, but Mike, the fans are paying.
I'm not.
The reason the players make so much money is because the fans live and die with the sport. So when you shit on the fans, then I'm going to call you scrub, even whether it's fair or not.
But like, look, for me, listen, I'm as pro player as they come. Listen, I might as well be on the Players Association.
You're not worse than me.
He's apologizing for me.
I'm not apologizing for
you are even further that way.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this: as a player, and people who play, you know, you don't respect that comment because, like, you know if your team was good enough, and you know if you're talking about the Browns, either way it was wrong. The Browns ain't good enough. We need to be getting better. And I was part of the team that put 3 wins on the tape. If you're talking about the Chiefs, I don't play for the Chiefs no more. They didn't sign me. They out there putting work in. Instead of you sitting there telling me about how you should be playing, you got to beat those dudes to get to where you're going. So why are you sitting up here with a pity party on TikTok?
Exactly.
When you could be put like, come on, bro.
And by the way, Mike, if the fans are so annoying, he doesn't need to be on social media.
Yeah,
like our job, we need to be on social media.
I'm just asking the question.
We are annoying.
No, I don't think fans are annoying. There's always going to be some annoying people. If Grant Pusker's question was completely reasonable, he could have said that was no diss on the Browns. I'm just disappointed we're not there. Or I'm not there. And then it's the end of conversation. Instead, he had to be a jerk about it.
Or if he said, hey, our team is just as talented, I feel, as those 2 teams, and I'm disappointed in the way we played last year.
So y'all are more upset with his response to the tweet than the actual TikTok video.
No, I don't like none of them.
I don't like the initial, but the response to the tweet, to me, proves that it had the initial TikTok had malice intent.
Like, because if somebody asks you to explain that, like, if I say, man, you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, right now, like if I was just like, say for instance, there was another radio station or another channel, and I'm watching it, be like, man, I should be on TV over at so and so network right now. And people's like, well, damn, you on UCSS, G. Bush? You care to explain that? Nah, y'all annoying. Like, nah, bro. Like, I would say no. I love my people. Tyvis, Dustin. Hey, listen, we gang over here. We
I'm saying, I think I'm better. I think I'm better on air than every single person on ESPN, without exception, on all their talk shows.
You and I this morning talked about how you believe you would do a better job on First Take than Stephen A.
100%, and Stephen A's the second best in the game, but I'm better.
But he ain't crying
That's all I believe.
He ain't crying on TikTok.
Are you the first
Put me in there. Put me in there.
Whoa.